Oftentimes we get questions about what is the Sex Registry, Sexual Offender Registry. Certain crimes, really a long list of crimes that involve any type of sexual assault, can land a person on the Sex Registry. The general public, they think that that only applies to dangerous child molesters or dangerous rapists. There can be people that are placed on that simply because they were convicted of something like a statutory rape. In other words, where they had consensual sex with teenagers, where both parties were teenagers, but that violates the law because of the consent laws. It could be a situation where somebody's charged with just indecent exposure. It could end up on that. And there are many, many instances. If you have to register in South Carolina, you have to register for life. In certain offenses, more serious offenses, which can even apply to juveniles, you're required to wear a GPS monitor on your ankle for life in some instances. You're on a public registry. Anyone can look up and see, find out information about you. It's a life-altering event. It's something to be avoided at all costs. Being on the sex registry is probably worse than going to prison and being released, because if a person goes to prison, at least one day they will get out of prison. If somebody's on the sex registration, the way it is now, you cannot get off of it. So it's extremely important that you not take a plea or do something unless you absolutely know how that's going to be determined. It's a major priority for us here at the Complete Legal Defense Team to do everything possible to make sure that our clients that are charged with sexual assault or some other sexual related case avoid the sex registration.